We're Chris and Nicole, and we're following our dreams of converting an off-grid camper van and cannot wait to hit the road with it this spring. Now that we have the heater, bunk windows, and fan installed, one of the most anticipated pieces of our van has finally arrived. We're back!
Time for another week of van building.
We haven't seen the van in a week. We left it last Monday to sit in the garage, so we're gonna go check it out and see how it is.
And today we are going to be getting a little bit more work done. There she is.
Hello, Anne. We missed you.
We're gonna get a little bit more work done today, and then we're taking it home tonight. The weather's supposed to be better this week, and then this Friday,
the air conditioner is arriving.
Supposed to be.
We think. As long as it doesn't get stuck at the border, it should be here in the driveway on Friday, which means we will be back in this garage next Sunday, cutting a big hole in the van to install.
And that's the last thing we need to do before spray foaming.
It has felt like quite a long journey to get to spray foam. I said to Chris just the other day, when we spray foam, I feel like this is just going to be like a moment for us that the van will finally be getting moving forward.
It's every one of those like steps that you just feel like it moves a little bit further along. I think last week it was the fan. Once the spray foam gets done and we start putting a ceiling on, it'll start feeling a little bit more homey, and we're looking forward to that.
I'm so excited.
And we got Keno here too. Keno.
Hello, good morning, Keno.
All right, well, we better get to it. And we're hoping not to have as long of a day today, so.
We are fixing the heater first up, so we
I
don't
got the
have
parts.
No more headaches today. So we're gonna get started on the heater so that we can get that out of the way.
Here we go. Two things that came in this week. We've got the T for the diesel line, so we get to go and see if that will work for the heater. And I already got a little head start, and we've got a muffler on here, so that'll help be a little bit quieter. So we need to get both of those in, and I'm really, really hopeful that this week we'll start it off strong, and I'll just hit start on the heater and we'll get some hot air coming out. Yeah, it's definitely clicking. So we're gonna crank the heat up. That is not gonna stay like that, that's temporary. But 21 degrees.
Yeah, please.
All right.
Because it's about minus 21 right now.
I think that's gonna smoke up when it starts, but that'll be a good sign.
Let's give her.
All right, it's starting to heat up. It's I think as it gets hotter, it blows air a little bit faster, so I can hear the fan continuing to speed up. So right now it is, well, it says it's 12 degrees in here, so, but this feels really nice coming out. We finally have heat. Well, it makes all of the stress from last week worth it now that it's finally working. A little bit cold.
It's freezing.
Had the garage door open for too long. While she's warming up, I'm gonna install this water fill cap on the side of the van. And so we're gonna have a water tank in there that's gonna be underneath the bed. And then this water fill cap is gonna go right on the outside of the van. You can see where our electrical outlet is. The water fill cap's gonna go right around here. And that way we can just fill it up without having to open the back doors and run a hose in or anything like that. It'll make it easy. It's got a lock on the outside, so no one can go and put stuff in there. Yeah, should be pretty easy. I'm gonna drill a hole from the outside where I know that I want it to go, and then we'll do the jigsaw, trace it all out on the outside.
Woo!
Okay, the hole is cut, and I put the paint around. It looks good. It's actually pretty perfect fit. And then this guy has a little water symbol on the side. It's gonna slide right in there as soon as the paint's dry. And the water fill cap is installed. Looks good.
Good evening. So we took a nap. We didn't work on the van for the rest of the afternoon, but that's okay. So it's haircut time for Chris. Why do we care about filming Chris's haircut? Well, I've been cutting Chris's hair since March, once the pandemic started last year, and saved a few dollars. I've learned how to cut his hair, but last month I shaved the back of his head off. I mean, like, all of his hair off.
Yeah, you'll see a picture somewhere around here.
We accidentally forgot to put the guard on. We don't know whose fault that is, so we're taking equal amount of blame, but it was pretty bad.
It grew back within a week though, and it's still worth getting a haircut at home, so I totally trust. Don't worry about it.
So we're going to hold me accountable. We are going to film this really quick to see how it goes. This is the right guard this time?
That's the right guard.
Okay. I just had extreme anxiety doing that because it was the same spot as last time.
Yeah, that's really good. No stripe on the back.
No skunk stripe. What you measuring?
Trying to get measurements for our wheel well boxes. So we're gonna frame the wheel well box with some 2x2 wood that we have here, and then once that's framed, we'll put plywood around it, and then that way we can fill it with spray foam when we get that done, because these tend to be noisy and also be a source of like heat loss and such. So we just need to frame this in here, and then it's going to be kind of squeezed in there by the floor once we put that in, and we'll also mount it to this furring here. So I think should all work out well. Are in, or the frames are in anyways. You can kind of see some there, something over there, so they look pretty good. We need to trace them and put plywood on. So the front of the wheel well box is here. Eventually there's going to be a piece of plywood that's going to go straight across, and that's going to be the foot of our bed. And then right in front of that is where our seating is going to happen and all that stuff. So that's our living space. Is basically everything from the front of the wheel box all the way to the back of the seat. So this entire area. Whoa.
Does it fit?
It does not fit. No, it fits. Looks good.
Good. Well, we lost you last night because we hopped on a Zoom call with my family because it was my grandma's birthday. So happy 84th birthday, my mom. We were so excited to be able to virtually celebrate with you. Chris just got home from work, so we are heading off to Home Depot. To another trip at Home Depot. We are picking up more wood so that we can frame the windows, the wheel wells, and a few other little projects that we are working on. Chris has left me to go find some things, so I am babysitting the wood cart. Now that we've got the heater running, we need to find a carbon monoxide detector because safety first.
Think it'll do the trick.
All right. Good morning, guys. I'm just sitting here editing the video and feeling a little bit low this morning because we haven't had a ton to do on the van this week. We got the wheel well boxes done, we've got the windows framed, but we kind of felt stuck. And then we got the best news last night that the air conditioner was arriving a full day earlier than expected, and it is going to be in the driveway being dropped off any minute now today, and I could not be more excited. This is like Christmas Day for us. So along with the air conditioner arriving, the rest of our electrical is showing up. We already have our batteries, but every other component is on this shipment with our inverter and everything else. So I'm gonna head out and wait for the guy to show up, air conditioner is here. He just pulled in. He's putting the lift gate down. I cannot wait. Let's go see what's here. It's here. Ooh, she's here. Look at that. Packed with love. Thank you, Nomadic Cooling. We are so excited to get going on this. Let's get this unpacked into the van. And then we're going to install it later tonight. And look who came home. Somebody could not contain their excitement. Woo! Finally. It's huge.
This thing is absolutely giant. Look at my hand.
This is a this thing is monstrous. Holy crap.
They're low profile, but they're very wide. So, but
Do you think this is gonna fit on the roof?
I think it will.
I hope so.
Yep.
We are heading up to the garage like I mentioned tonight, once Chris
Yep.
gets home from work. But Chris just got a call that the guy that is going to be doing our spray foaming is going to be here in a few minutes, and he is going to he wants to walk through the van, kind of get a quick idea of like what he needs to do, and
Yeah, and just see it before he does it. Next Friday he'll be spray foaming it all, and then we'll be ready to go.
I can't wait to start doing the balls.
Yeah.
All right, so Frank just left. He's doing our spray foaming, and we are super happy he came by. He pointed out a few things that are really good for us to know. Chris is going to the hardware store today or tomorrow, and this is something that we're going to be working on next week. But he suggested all the little rails and stuff in here that could take spray foam but might expand and might end up making the van look like a golf ball. We spray ourselves with like can spray. We'll show you that next week. But anything like in here, he wants us to fill all the gaps and stuff because that pushes out, and when the spray foam will expand, that could be the issue that like the van pops out. We've got a friend around the corner, or a neighbor around the corner, and his van is like all warped from something on the inside, and we do not want our van to look like that. So something that we're going to take preventative measures to do. Not everyone does this. We've watched a ton of spray foam videos and we haven't seen everybody do that. This is something that we want to make sure that we take those preventative steps. It's going to take a few extra hours, but that's okay. We want to make sure that we do everything right so that we are happy with how the van turns out. But we are super excited to be getting the van spray foamed next Friday, but tonight is air conditioning night. So we will see you when we get to the garage tonight.
And we are back at the garage and gonna install the air conditioner finally. So it's on the last steps before we get spray foaming.
And we found out that there's a bit of a bonus here. The garage actually comes with a winch or a lift. What would you like to call this?
It's roof winch. Roof winch.
Roof winch. Say that 3 times fast.
Roof winch.
So we're actually going to be able, the air conditioner is about 100 pounds. We're actually going to be able to locate or put the air conditioner up onto the roof with this instead of us kind of awkwardly having to bring it up the ladder. I was having fears if I was going to drop it on the ladder.
Yeah, so this will make it a lot easier. We'll just drop it on, and then, so let's get started. I think we need to map it out first. So.
I'll give this a try. So the process of installing the air conditioner is the same as the fan, so we've got this second time, so we'll do this even better. Basically, you have to drill 4 holes, connect the dots on the top, cut it open, use this plate, and get that huge air conditioner up on the roof and bolt it in. So hopefully it's as easy as that. If you want a more detailed explanation on how to install this and how we installed our fan, the link will be above. So you can check it out. It's one of the corners. So you can check it out there for a little bit more detail.
The air conditioner comes with this little gasket thing that has a 3M tape on the back. We'll peel this off. Gonna put some of that same Sikaflex stuff on there. It's kind of an adhesive and sealant. And then this is gonna go right over our nice 14 by 14 hole. The air conditioner sits right on there, squeezes it all together, and it'll help create a nice watertight seal. We've strapped it up, we put a blanket around it just to protect it, and we've got this winch connected here. We're going to use this little knob and pull it up, and then the goal will be to kind of pull it over, lower it down onto a safe spot, and then we'll have to kind of like flip it over, and it might be a little bit interesting. But at least this will help us get it up there a little bit safer.
Stay tuned for a good show. Do not let go now.
Where full concentration is needed.
Air conditioner's half on the van, half in Chris's
half on
lap.
my lap.
And we're only, you know, like what?
A van length high. 10 feet high. I don't think the air conditioner has ever had a drop test. For this one not to be the test subject.
Yeah, let's not be. They're guinea pigs.
My goal is to
How nervous is everybody watching Chris straddle the van and... Okay, I'm going to throw up. Oh, God.
Okay. This is a balance of trying to record it all for you guys and
Not die.
not die.
And not break the air conditioner.
Yeah.
And I'm trying not to fall off the ladder.
I'm trying not to fall into the van. Let's go downstairs and see what it looks like. Great success!
Great success. Don't push me off the ladder, please.
No. Yeah.
I want the pressure to be on the bolt, the nut instead of the bolt, so it doesn't accidentally break a rib.
Yeah, for sure.
It's hypothetical, but it could happen. So we just sort of came up with this idea. And like, okay.
Awesome. Thanks again. Take care.
All right, thanks, sir. Talk to you later, bro. Bye.
Bye. Good. Okay, so just more confirmation that we're doing it. Well, I just wanted to see how tight to put those bolts in there, because I know they keep talking about stories of cracking the units and then they're basically dead, so we want to make sure we do it right.
Coming to check out the air conditioner.
We're admiring our work.
Had to get a view. What do you think?
I think it looks pretty good.
It's huge.
It's way bigger than I thought it was going to be, but at least my worry was that it was going to sit too far back on the van, that we wouldn't be able to have a like roof rack behind it, but it looks fine. Nice and centered, everything. I think it all turned out well. It just took a little longer than expected, like everything does.
Everything.
We haven't had dinner yet.
It's 9:15 and we're both starving and Keen's is passed out. And what time did we get here? 5:15. So we've been here.
Yeah, got started working around.
Chris promised me that this be like an hour and a half
2
project.
hours, and it was 3 hours.
It was
That's
4.
The contractor's buffer.
It was 4.
Anyways, we're not going to waste any time because we're starving. We're going to pack up here and hit the road. We got a 40-minute drive. We're going to pick up food on the way home, and we will continue.
No, this is the end of
This
the
is
video.
the end of the video. So we will.
We are gonna say goodbye for the. We're gonna try this again. We are done for the week. We didn't even realize it. So we are leaving the van here. We will be back on Sunday to get a fresh start. We have some homework now to do in prep for spray foam because we are spray foaming next week.
So there's a big list of things we got to get done on the Sunday and Monday, so we're ready.
So we will see you next week. If you almost threw up or got a little nervous watching Chris straddle the roof there, give us a thumbs up, or if you like the video, give us a thumbs up. If you are not already subscribing to the channel and you want to follow the rest of this build series, please subscribe. It does help our channel grow and we appreciate it so much. So have a good rest of your week and we will see you next week. Bye. I want to see a bigger celebration dance than that. Can you show me how you floss?
I can't floss.
You can
I
floss.
have no idea how to floss properly.
You floss very well. You floss very funnily. Keno,
The best you get.
you want to go home? She's like, I'm done.